r/rules horror. Posted by u/_waffle_eater. Welcome to your new job as a trucker. Hello and welcome to your new job as a trucker in our supplier company. In this job you will be in charge of transporting meat to the city of _. This route can only be done at night due to traffic complications during the day. Here is the set of rules to survive do your job properly. 1. During the journey you will notice that the road in front of you is very dark. Try turning on your high beams, but there will be times when even then you will feel that it is very, very dark, but don't worry, there is usually no traffic on this route during the night. 2. Do not get off your unit for any reason, it is the only thing that covers you from that. You can't even get off to relieve yourself, if you really need it. Check Rule 3. 3. If you need to urinate you can do it when you come across small towns, but only and I say you can only do it within a town or any inhabited place. 4. In the small towns that you cross you will be able to notice that there are almost no people outside or houses with electricity. Do not pay attention to it and never try to start a conversation with someone other than the man in Rule 6. 5. If you hear a scream in the distance while you urinate, immediately run to get into your truck. I don't care if you pee your pants, just run. Get in and accelerate as fast as the truck allows. 6. It is possible that in one of the towns you will see an elderly man waiting on the edge of the street. Stop and ask him where he is going. 6. Say if the man tells you that he is going to the nearest town, let him in. If he tells you anything else, close the door immediately and leave. 6b. If you let the man up, he will ask you to turn on the radio. If he asks you to put it on channel 7, tell him that this radio does not have it. If it says any other channel, you can put it without problems. 6c. The man will tell you at any time that he gets off there. Let him down even though you're in the middle of nowhere, and don't even think about looking in the rearview mirror as he walks off into the dark. 7. In the middle of kilometer 120, the radio will turn on by itself. If it's a song you hear, any song, just turn the radio off or turn the volume down. But if you hear static, stop your truck, turn off your lights and engine, lean back in your seat, and close your eyes. Don't open them for the world no matter what you hear. You will hear scratching and sniffing at the window, but be still and don't open your eyes. When they stop, open them as slightly as possible. If the window is fogged up, wait a little longer. If it's clean, you can continue. 8. If your unit stops out of nowhere between kilometer 160 and 190, try to turn it on as quickly as possible and do not get distracted by looking in the rearview mirror at the humanoid figures running towards your truck. If it doesn't start before the figures reach you, there's nothing to do, we're sorry. 9. At kilometer 191 to 200, you will feel that your truck feels too hot, much hotter than ever. Don't open the window, it's what he wants. Try taking off your jacket, but for nothing in the world open the window. The air conditioning will not work. If this happens to you, just hold on for a few miles until it's over. 10. If at kilometer 210 you see a woman waving and asking for a ride, ignore her. After passing her, look in your rearview mirror. If the woman is still on the road, you are safe. If the woman is gone, keep your eyes straight ahead and don't even think about looking at the passenger seat. It will end when you pass through a town. 11. If you see a group of cars going in the opposite direction to you, when you pass them, look in the rearview mirror. If the cars turn around and start following you, speed up and pray that you are faster than them. 12. At some point you will see a very thin figure the size of an elephant running on all fours next to your truck. No matter how fast you go, it will always go at the same speed as you. Ignore him at all times unless he starts slamming his body against your unit. If he starts to do that, honk your horn to scare him away. But by driving him away you will suffer the consequences later. Go to Rule 13. 13. About 20 kilometers after driving him away, you will see that several of them come to chase you and try to shoot you down. If this happens, jerk your truck from side to side trying to crash them while honking your horn. If this doesn't work, stop the truck and pray so they think they've beaten you and leave. 14. In one of the last towns while you are urinating you will be able to see a person leaning out looking at you from behind your truck. If you try to go to him, he will circle the whole truck so that he is always looking at you from the opposite side from where you are. Ignore him, he just wants you to be out of your truck as long as possible. 15. If you see a very large dog in the middle of the road, get out of the unit, look for meat in the back of the truck and give it a piece. Try not to look threatening or he could react. 16. Never look at the moon. 17. If suddenly the road is filled with fog, reduce the speed to 10 km per hour. 17. If you hear tapping and footsteps above your vehicle while you're in the fog, honk your horn 7 times, waiting 5 seconds between each honk. If after this the noises do not stop, Honk the horn loudly for 30 seconds. This will make them stop. 18. When you enter in a city with a sign with the name of it, the rules stop being important and you can be relaxed the rest of the way. You'll be in your destiny in about an hour. That's it. Thanks for working in _ Corporation. Enjoy your trip, D. Next story of this video. Posted by you/local dumb girl. Toast on the Coast Cafe customer rules. Hello, and welcome to Toast on the Coast Cafe. Hence the name. We are a growing cafe thriving with many customers from everywhere, and some aren't even from our world. But do not fret, if you follow these rules in every waking moment inside/outside our cafe, our family won't have to put you in the meat grinder. Also, if you don't like cannibalism, don't eat the meat. 1. Don't stare. This is also a good life rule in general, but our family is extremely self-conscious, and they will try their best to terminate those who make other family members sad. 2. Pay great attention to the lights. I cannot stress this enough. Pay attention to the lights. The lights here are crucial for your survival. The following sequence is the light routine. Write it down if you need to, but refer to Rule 10 if you don't want to follow this rule. Dim lights. Family is eating, do not enter. Normal lights, but they are buzzing 5 minutes until you can enter. Family is taking longer than usual to eat. We apologize for the inconvenience. Normal lights with no buzzing. Enter. Enjoy your food. Red lights. Get off the premises immediately. Family's food is delayed, and unlucky for you they are craving alive, human meat. I repeat, stay away from the premises. If you fail to follow the light routine, refer to Rule 3. 3. Carry a small weapon on you at all times. Not to kill yourself, silly. We are against suicide. Just to sacrifice some of your blood to family or Mr. McWell. You can only do this 3 times, then you'll have to forfeit your life, but who's gonna mess up that much, right? Anyway, the worse the mistake is, the more blood is sacrificed. For example, if you enter the restaurant when the lights are red, 3 deep slits in your arm should be enough blood to do the trick. We also have complimentary first aid kits upon arrival, so if you can't bandage yourself, stop the bleeding and pour rubbing alcohol over it to mask the smell. We know, it will burn really bad, but trust us on this one, then cover the wounds so no one else can see it. We are not responsible for the actions of family or customers at the sight or smell of blood. Try not to get it on the floor and refer to Rule 10. 4. Mr. McWell is not your friend. He's a tall dude that wears a tan drop suit and a black tie and looks like he's in his mid-30s. We have numerous reports of Mr. McWell trying to take young women and men to his office. Do not go with him. He is trying to deceive you. He takes young humans because he thinks they are the most gullible and taste the best. On most occasions, Mr. McWell will sit down with you and start up small talk. Answer, but mislead him and respond incorrectly. He is not the thing you want to have your information. If you do, however, you must change the identity of yourself and anyone else you live with, then move away from your home. The farther, the better. You can also do a blood sacrifice for him, but if he enjoys the taste, he's not afraid to come running back for more. If you do this, however, we recommend slipping some rubbing alcohol into your blood. He hates the stuff, and it disables him. So not only will you be saving your life and the lives of others, you will be doing us a huge favor too. Also, Mr. McWell cannot be killed, only disabled. Again, do not go with him and refer to Rule 10. 5. The empty seats are occupied. Most humans don't see family, but certain ones can. If you are one that can see family, refer to Rule 1. We know their appearance is a little strange, but please, follow Rule 1. If you decide to not follow this rule, be cautious and refer to Rule 10. 6. Don't order the toast. We're sorry, but our toast can be the most irresistible thing in the universe/universes. Many people have gone insane over the taste of it, which is why we have a few regular customers here. Actually, they aren't ever not here. If you do decide to break this rule, at least don't eat the jelly with it. The jelly has some unbreakable ties with the restaurant, so if you eat it, you'll never leave. 7. If you are eating on the coast, only perform blood sacrifices inside. Those who dwell in the waters love fresh human blood. It's their favorite thing. We have family in the waters, too. The rule for lights also applies with the waters. After all, everyone or everything needs to eat too, right? Also, never enter the waters. Bloody sand is extremely hard to dispose of without getting a warrant. 8. We are accepting job applications at this time. The assistant manager position is open, and waiters and chefs are all needed specifically for the night shift. 9. Avoid manager and father. Manager can only be described as old, And you won't be able to pinpoint other features like hair color, eye color, and what he is wearing. Father will try his best to blend into the restaurant. He wears a cloak and only follows you if you performed a blood sacrifice but forgot to mask the smell/sight. When we say this, we don't mean to scare you, but we are trying to be completely honest. He wants every drop of blood in your body from head to toe. Nothing is stopping him from doing it, since no one in this restaurant has the power to match up against him except you. Prove to him your blood isn't worthy enough to be consumed by him, and you will be spared. 10. Blood is extremely hard to clean.